For the floor bench press, to start off, when you sit down, place the dumbbells on your lap and then roll backwards so that your weights are held at your chest. You want to lay firmly and flat on the ground and press up. Your elbows will not be all the way out but tucked slightly in. For the leg raises, you'll once again be laying firmly on the ground. Place your hands under your bottom and then engage your core and hips and raise your legs straight up vertical and then lower them down, but making sure not to touch the ground. You want to try and keep your legs as straight as possible, but a slight bend in your knee is okay. For the jumping squats, we'll just stand in an air squat position, go down into a squat, but be very explosive and quick, coming out of the squat and driving up and jumping off the. For the kettlebell swing, place the kettlebell in front of you and stand in an air squat stance. Grab the kettlebell by the horns and using your hips, thrust the weight forward up to about nose level. Make sure that your elbows stay extended, they do not bend, and that the weight is just an extension of your hands. For the toes to bar, get up on a pull-up bar and then bring your toes up to touch the bar. You want to make sure that your core is engaged here to prevent yourself from swinging back and forth. If that movement is too challenging for you, you can scale it to knees to chest, just trying to once again keep your core engaged to not swing back and forth on the bar, and just bring your knees up to your chest as high as possible. For the crab walk, just get up on your hands and feet and proceed walking backwards like a crab. And then the next movement is the inchworm. Placing your hands in front of you down from your toes, walk out till you're fully extended. Do a push-up and then have your toes inch their way back up to your hands. In this movement, you'll want to do a slight bend in the knee. If you do not want to do the push-up, to scale it down, you can just go down into a plank and then have your feet inch up to meet your hands. For the fifth workout, we're doing a series of burpees, whether it be 20 or 10, and then taking off into a sprint. So with burpees, to be efficient, you want to make sure that your hips hinge so that your toes meet your hands and not in between your hands, but right outside the width of your hands. And as you can see, there are different variations to scale it down that I'm demonstrating. Find the one that works for you. Once you've completed the certain amount of reps, take off into a sprint.